Welcome back to my channel. Ghislaine Maxwell has evidence, documents, facts about Meghan Markle that is creating a lot of buzz on the internet these days. And I'll talk to you one by one and actually play a video from a very famous podcaster who also spoke about Meghan's association with Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein. But first thing first, had it not been that the DOJ refused to release or denied the release of documents, we would have known a lot more in details about Meghan's connection with Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. That's number 1 point. By the way, guys, before we move on, just to remind you, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel because I give you all this breaking bombshell news. Now, number 2 point. Ghislaine Maxwell, she said that information that was leaked from the prison paints a narrative of Meghan's past that we know that she told us, that Meghan told us about her, for example, working for the US Embassy in Argentina. She was working, she was studying, she was trying to accomplish something in life. All of those things that Meghan fed us was really not what happened, because these documents, Ghislaine Maxwell, she said, from the prison paints a narrative of Meghan's past that contradicts or that contrasts sharply with what we know about Meghan's early career. We have said this in the past on many occasions, and we commented on those pictures of Meghan Markle on a yacht. A lot of people, they dismissed it. They said, absolutely not possible. These are all photoshopped, AI. We have no evidence, no proof. No problem. The one you are seeing on the internet, maybe they are photoshopped. But that is not the end of the story, and that definitely not tell us that Meghan was never involved with Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew. Let's actually make a few more comments. So Ghislaine Maxwell herself is now testifying that what you have seen from Meghan Markle, especially about her early career, was not what was really happening. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell is also said to have described the document as evidence of a life Meghan led before entering the mainstream media, implying that her rise to stardom may have included entertaining wealthy businessmen. At the heart of the controversy is the phrase playing the adult game. Playing the adult game. Now, Meghan was, of course, in touch with business and wealthy men. That's what led her eventually to have some connection with Prince Harry. That's what I believe. That at one point when she was competing or getting information for Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, at one point, this is what I understand from this, and this is something you can take, you can leave. When she was getting involved with Prince Andrew and had more and more access to the royal information, at one point she was probably thinking, why not just marry one of the royals? Because when we hear Meghan Markle was not researching anything about Prince Harry, not knowing anything about Prince Harry, though those things, they don't add up at all. She had access to Prince Harry to a point where she could contact him directly, and that's what she did, and Harry complied. In other words, Meghan had definitely knowledge and access to the royal family information, the like of which you have never seen, never heard. She had so many information against them, so many evidence and proofs, and so many lies against them that she could have easily blackmailed the entire monarchy, the entire royal family, the British royal family. That's my point. In other words, she is still very, very influential, and this is not something I'm saying. She herself said it, that I have just scratched the surface. I have so many things to share. I have a diary, I have this, I have that. In other words, she blackmails the entire British monarchy. And that brings me to this topic, or this relationship between Meghan and the king. You see, Meghan is abusing her title. She's blatantly, openly, publicly criticizing, throwing the monarchy under the bus, calling them racist. At the same time, it is so strange, bizarre really, to see that the king is not taking any action. It is possible, again, subjective, possible that the king is staying away from responding to Meghan Markle and suing her and holding her accountable simply because the king knows Meghan has information about the royal family. And we have seen how Andrew got exposed. At the same time, I have to really praise the Queen because she handled her son Andrew's case in such a way that she saved the monarchy from a lot of pain. From a lot of pain, guys. Because Meghan Markle is the worst person. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell, now we talk about Virginia Giuffre, okay? Virginia Giuffre. Her lawyer or attorney, Boyce, said that Meghan, or actually he said that he might seek, the lawyer might seek to depose Meghan Markle as part of the civil suit slapped against the prince by Miss Giuffre, and said that he believes that Miss Markle could be expected to tell the truth. Yeah, good luck with that. She's never gonna be on your side, on Virginia Giuffre's side. Never. The attorney is so delusional. Maybe he doesn't know anything about Meghan Markle. He should study. Maybe he should watch our videos to know who Meghan really is. She is never gonna say what is fact. She is never gonna speak the truth. Never. Meghan Markle, it also shows, because of this whole involvement, now the attorney is also involved. Ghislaine Maxwell knows about Meghan Markle. Virginia Giuffre, she knows about Meghan Markle. So Meghan and Virginia, in other words, the victim of Prince Andrew, they knew each other. Meghan and Virginia, they knew each other. This is what proves, this whole conversation is what is proving. If Meghan Markle, she did know Virginia Giuffre, then she definitely knew Prince Andrew, because Virginia Giuffre is the victim of Prince Andrew. The attorney wanted to depose Meghan. Why? Because Meghan could validate information that Virginia was speaking about. In other words, Meghan could be called to the court to testify what Virginia is saying, whether they're true or not. That is really the clearest of evidences that Meghan Markle was involved in all of this for a very long time. She wanted to blackmail the monarchy. She does have a lot of information against them that she could use, and that's what she was threatening about. And the thing that she said, I did not know anything about the royal family before I married Prince Harry, was an absolute lie. The attorney went on to say that Meghan is somebody we can count on to tell the truth. So you can see he is emphasizing on the fact that Meghan Markle does know a lot of things about Prince Andrew and Virginia Giuffre's connection. And when you know about Prince Andrew in that matter, you know a lot about Jeffrey Epstein too. Perhaps you worked for him directly. Meghan Markle might have picked up some important knowledge about the royals' behavior. Again, going back to the point, Meghan has information that she can use against the monarchy to blackmail them. We are getting a confirmation from the attorney of Virginia Giuffre that Meghan was there with Prince Andrew. She has seen something. There information. There is knowledge that she has in her head that Meghan Markle has said repeatedly in the past in a lot of her interviews, that she is going to expose them or reveal them at the right time. Now, I said I'll play a video from this person, so take a listen what Joe Rogan is saying.
Wasn't there some speculation that she was on Epstein's yacht at one point in time? There was like photos with her and Prince Andrew way back in the day when she was like in her early 20s.
Meghan just got...
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is not a secret anymore. The fact that Meghan was involved with Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Virginia Giuffre, Prince Andrew is a fact. It is not a gossip. It is not a conspiracy against her, as Sussex Squad will say. Oh, no, these are all trying to smear Meghan Markle. These are all a smear campaign against Meghan Markle, which is not true at all whatsoever. Let me know your comment in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.